Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel and thank you so much for being here. We're at it again. The wedding is getting really close. I have the one dress. I'll try and put a picture here that is the one that's in the running now, but I have ordered that dress in a size larger because remember when I lifted my arms, it pulled the whole dress up, so I thought maybe if it was larger it would just set more nicely. So we'll try that in the 16. I got it in the 14, and then I got 4 more dresses. And after I did the last try on, you guys were so complimentary about the blue with my skin tone versus the black with my skin tone. I have to admit, all of the dresses that I ordered this time, I chose in black, and I even did, and it's going to be the first one that we try on, I even did a thing. I ordered a sleeveless dress. It's an outside wedding. I have just discovered this, and it could be really warm. We are in Maryland. I think that as of right now, and we're more than 10 days out, they're calling for it to be 76 and sunny. It's going to be nice, but it could go either way with the humidity. So I want to have a couple of options. So the first dress I ordered, and this is the brand that I seem to be liking the most these days, and it's the Alex Evenings. I got this one in an 18. Let me show you why. It is pretty much just a straight dress. I haven't worked out how we're going to do the high parts back here for me to show you, but I think the lighting is way better down here. So we're kind of doing this in my downstairs. So we're going to try this one. Oh no, it's very long. Maybe if I take it up some in width, it'll lift it. I actually have a funny shoe story. I will show you my shoes at the end also. You'll have to pardon me, the only makeup I have on is my mascara because I thought I'm only keeping one of these gowns for sure. And they're all from Nordstrom. I ordered a couple from Amazon. My intent was to show you guys. There were just 2 of them, so it wasn't really enough for a video, and I didn't want to keep them until I received these. And I just didn't love the quality. They just weren't, I mean, as you would expect, they weren't the same quality. The ones that I chose, I am sure they probably have this brand on Amazon, but in trying to find different looks, the ones that I chose just weren't the quality that I wanted, so I went ahead and sent them back. But we're gonna jump right into these. I will go put this one on. Okay, my arms are out. I know my arms are problematic. I have a little jacket that I got for the last wedding, actually same family, sister, and so I have a jacket that I can absolutely and will absolutely put over it. This one's slightly different than I thought, but I don't actually hate it. So I hope you can tell. I'm going to back up. It's very sparkly. Oh no, I'm not going to be able to get anywhere near far enough away in here. I've got to show you guys the bottom of this. I might have to get my husband involved. It's very sparkly, and when I turn, it's just a nice. It fits, I mean, perfectly. But see what I mean? I would, you've seen what you're going to say, I would not take my arms out. I have this. It takes some of the beauty of this away, doesn't it? I think the light and the dark is what makes this kind of pretty. Oh no. Okay. Well, we'll address that in a little bit when I see it back in the video. But so this is what it looks like with the jacket on. It's a real short bolero jacket. This is just one I own. Like I said, I bought it for a wedding a couple of years ago. I think I'm going to have to get my husband involved to show you guys this. This is a higher slit than I thought it was going to be. So I have my husband holding the camera now, and I'm going to have him just pan down. Pan down. He's my cameraman guy now. Okay, you can stop right there. So this is how it fits in the middle section, and you guys can see it's, I hope you can see, it's kind of loose here because there's, oh, the coloring is better now because there's a big ruffle, but, and I'll back up, but that ruffle goes all the way to the ground, but my knee can come out. But when I'm standing, because of this ruffle, see, I can hold it out, it kind of covers my knee as high as I would want it to be covered. So the question is, in heels, I don't know that I can get high enough to get the puddle of this off the ground because my heels are just little 2-inch block heels. I'll show them to you at the end of this, but I'm keeping a lot of puddle on the ground because of the sequins. I don't think I can fix that. So would you wear it with the puddle and drag it? Just walk through the streets like this. So this is what this one looks like. I will move on to the next one. Be sure and let me know what you guys think. Of course, while I was still on my other dress, I forgot to set up for this one. So this is the next dress we have. This is just kind of that. It's the same as my other dress, I think. Is it the same brand? Of course, oh, that blue, the way the light is catching that is perfect. This is, of course, another Alex Evenings. Actually, I think the blue's a little darker than that. This is an Alex Evening. It's like a 3/4 sleeve. I'm hoping there's a good stretch in it. It has a kind of strapless look bodice. Is that what you would say? Bodice to it. And then the bottom is just fabrication with a little bit of chiffon, I suspect probably covering up. Another slit. And that is what it looks like from the back. So let's go ahead and try this on. You're right, I'm still holding it. Nope. Couldn't even think about getting my arm in these arms. So that is the difference. I have 14s and 16s in most of my other dresses. This one has sleeves, so I went ahead and got the 18 because you guys know we've talked about my arm problem. With the 18, sleeves still not big enough. That's the problem that I have buying regular clothes. I could probably wear, not right now because I'm not at my fighting weight, but normally I could probably wear large in most shirts except for the sleeves. And because of the sleeves, generally speaking, I buy 1Xs. So this was a no-go because of the sleeves. It's a shame. It's very pretty, and I probably would have liked it. I love the look of this top, but yeah, no-go. So I have the other one here for you. This is the next one, and seeing it in person, I'm a little concerned. I'm going to send pictures to my daughter and stuff. I'm afraid, does it look a little too Mother of the Bride with that bolero top? I also thought it was black. I'm sure it said charcoal. In real life, it's definitely charcoal. I don't think I necessarily have a problem with that. It is sleeveless under here, so we have that, and then the bolero top. But I also have shoulder pads. When's the last time you wore a shoulder pad? Shoulder pads in the bolero top. This I also got in 18 because of the sleeves. These have some stretch. Let's see where we get with it. Okay, I'm gonna admit, I like this one way more than I thought I was going to. So the question now is it too Mother of the Bride with this little bolero? Which I don't know why it feels so very different to me than the chiffon bolero, but it does. This is a little heavy. I worry a little bit about how warm it might be. I will take it off and show you guys what it looks like with my arms hanging out. But this is what it looks like with that on. I would probably, of course, once you go there, you can't go back. It's got shoulder pads. You guys know my shoulders are nowhere near here. So the question is, I feel like this makes my waist look really, I mean, that is my waist, but it accentuates my waist. But the question is, a la 19, when were shoulder pads in last time, 89, does my waist look smaller because of the shoulder pads, so I wouldn't want to take the shoulder pads out? Let me know what you guys think. I like this far more than I thought I was going to. It has a slit in the side and a second layer right here where you'd want it. Let me get my husband and I'll have him scan down and show you guys. This is what it looks like and scan down. This is where you can see it has this second layer that covers, so you get extra coverage in your tummy. It's got the ruching, which also gives you some camouflage. And then if you come down a little more, you can see this has got to right there, perfect. Wow, oh. I did not realize how high that slit was. That said, I kind of like that it's on, it's kind of weird. Is it weird that it's on the side toward the back? Like from the front, you can't see it. Like, oh, does she have a slit in her dress? I don't know. And then as I'm walking away, ba-bam, knee. Actually, in all fairness, probably my favorite part of my knee to show. This one is a little long too. This one's long in the front, which could make walking a little more difficult, but I also feel like, how much walking am I gonna do? And I feel like I could probably just when we're walking. Okay, that is what that one looks like from down there. Makes me look like I have booty. I don't. Okay, this is what it looks like jacket off. I also wonder, this, I wish it was just a skosh lower, but will anybody know that other than me? Because I feel like my breasts should be just a little bit higher, but I'm not sure where I stand with that. I do love this expanse of open neck. I could get a really pretty necklace, and I do like the expanse of neck that we get to it, but the chance that I would ever take this jacket off, so no one would ever see me like this, but it is a pretty dress. The question is this too high? Are the shoulder pads too much? Do we like the slit in the back? How do we feel about it here? Let me know. Let me show you the next one we're trying on. Here's an interesting turn of events. I just went to pick this one up, and when I did, I looked down and I realized this is too big for me here. And so I went ahead and sat down like you would at the church or at dinner, and it gapes. I mean, there's a lot going on there. So this is a no. We're not having a, could I have that other one hanging? I also have it in the next size up, so we'll try that. Remember the one that I tried on that I called a black morning dress? Well, this is kind of it. It's the same brand. It's not the same dress, but this is kind of it in blue. And it, very much like the black one, whew, it's heavy. I do like it in the blue though. Can you see the blue of it? Yeah, it's very, very pretty. It is all that lace from the top to the bottom It is all that lace. There's a lot of layers under here. I think this might be too much for May. It's here, so we're gonna go ahead and try it. Let's do it. You might have noticed I'm not wearing the dress. This one has no zippers, and I could tell that just by starting, I got it up over my shoulder, started pulling it down, I could tell immediately it was not going to fit my arms. And since it has no zippers, I was afraid, honestly, that I would get into it and would not be able to get out of it without doing harm. This is the sleeve on it. It's gorgeous, but I hope you can tell by looking at it, it's not all that big. This is the same size dress as the black one that you guys saw me put on with no issues. Actually, I say that. I ordered the same size. Did I get the same size? Yep. It's a no-go for me. So I will put pictures. I have been putting, but now I'm talking about it. Pictures of what all the pretty ladies look like in all of these dresses that I chose. So you will get to see what they all look like. But this, if this is one that you would think about, if you don't have larger arms, it might not be a problem, but I would honestly say consider sizing up because it felt small-ish right from the start. It's the same size as all the other dresses you've seen me in, and it's the same size as the black one by this brand, Kiana, which is what that one that I called the Victorian morning dress in my last video. This is the same brand, same size. If this is something you would choose, I would suggest sizing up. Okay. The last dress that we have at this point is the one that I've already got upstairs hanging. It's the one that you guys were the most complimentary about from the first video that I did. I bought it in a size larger because when I lifted my arms, it would kind of lift the whole body of the dress. So let's go put it on in the new size, which I think is a 16 now instead of a 14. Let's see how it fits. Okay, always go with your initial instincts, right? This is the one that I had in the 14 that you guys saw in the first video. This is it in the 16. I can lift my arms when I put them down. Everything here goes back to where it's supposed to go. I can tell you, the sleeves feel more comfortable. The whole dress feels more comfortable. But the reason is, it's because it's a size bigger. And from the front, I don't even think you can really tell. Can you tell it looks a size bigger? But from the back, and I will show you this here, from the back, did I turn around in any of these dresses? I'm gonna get better at this. I've also ordered a big mirror so we can do this upstairs and it'll be much easier. The other one lays nicely on my body here, and see this one, can you guys tell? There's extra fabric. So when it's from the side, you can kind of see there's extra fabric there. So it doesn't hug me as tightly as the other one, which takes a little of the slimming effect away. But when you're letting me know below what you think, let me tell you this. It's going to be 76, sunny, and I'm going to be outside. How close to the body do I want this to be when from the front, I think it's gorgeous. How many people are going to be back there that I care about? I don't know. Oh, it's also a little long. You know, I'm 5'6", so I'm not sure, but I guess the way dresses are made to fit everybody, they make them a little longer, but unfortunately, most of them can't be altered because, well, I guess you could. You could spend a fortune and alter it with sequins and the chiffons, and this has chiffon coming in different layers. Let me get my husband to pan down on this. I'm going to move in closer because I think with him holding it a little lower, you can see maybe more of what I'm talking about back here. See how it's a little big? Oh, perfect this way. A little big this way, but if I don't touch it, or like if I'm reaching, I could spend the whole night doing this. Hey, Macarena. No. That is it from the back. Does it look too big? It has this nice chiffon piece you can see, and it kind of hangs and covers part of the slit. Unless I really work my knee out, you can't see that the slit is actually that high. I mean, it's kind of thigh high, but you'll never know that because of the other fabric laying over it. So it is just a little long for me. That's where it is there, but I will have heels on, and I just don't think every dress I buy is going to be too long for me. I've just discovered, oh, that's, you know, you can see the back a little more there too. Which is a little at the end of the zipper, but what are you going to do? Okay, that's it from the front. Thank you, babe. I'm going to go get this in the 14 and we'll compare it to the 14. Okay. I tell you what, my air conditioning is running constantly. We are having a warm day here. I start getting that red scratchy look from taking clothes on and off my body because although my body skin isn't like my face skin, it's not that sensitive, it is reactive. This is the 14, and if this were still what I had hanging of all the dresses I've had on, I don't know, maybe that sleeveless, you know, the first blue sleeveless one, I would probably still choose this one. Having had it on in the 16 now, I think it fits better in the 16. this has the hole. When I lift my arms, it stays here, and I think that's because in the bodice, it's just a little too snug. I mean, it fits. Don't get me wrong. I can, I can get it on. Does that mean it fits if you can get something on? But my husband pointed out it has an unusual pooch here. That might have something also to do with the fact that it's too snug. I'm not sure. But this is how this one fits. I'm not going to have him come to the bottom because you guys have seen this one. It does fit me more tucked here, but I feel tight in it. And I'm just so worried about the weather that I think that I'd like a little more air circulation. So let me know if you think the 16 one is just too big. So for me, what I think I'm down to is either this one in the 16, which is the one right before this, or the very first one that we did that was sleeveless, the sleeveless blue sequiny. Hold on a second and I will show you and tell you a funny story about the shoes that I want to wear. I realize I have these things flopping out. I'm just going to leave them. You guys know me. I've actually had more, but these are the last 2 pair of shoes that I got. I saw these Betsey Johnsons. These are both Amazon shoes. If you are not buying your shoes from Amazon, stop sleeping on that. I will show you my favorite pair of sandals so far this summer in just a second. I got those from Amazon, but I didn't care for these. These were the Betsey Johnsons. Online, they looked stunning. In person, a couple of problems. I wear a 7.5 or an 8 in dress shoes. I generally buy the 8 because, you know, you go to a wedding, you're standing up for hours, your feet swell a little bit, you want all the give you can get. So I ordered all of these in an 8. I do not have a wide foot. This is the Betsey Johnson. It's very pretty. I love that it had the robin's egg blue bottom. It is the block heel, which is kind of what I'm going for. It is in, and I am taking advantage of it because it gives me a little bit of lift, but I'll be in it all night and be comfortable. The ones that I have that I'm hoping are fixed are also a block heel, but I love the ankle strap. The front of it was just gorgeous. What you probably can't tell, and you'll just have to trust me, is the part of the shoe that's between the pretty sparkly and where the heel is, I don't know what this part of the shoe is called, is narrow. When I am standing in this shoe, my arch basically comes off of each side. I have never in my life, even back before I lost the weight and my feet tended to be a little wider, I have never had a shoe be narrow there, and it was so narrow that it was uncomfortable. The entire shoe ran a little narrow, but it's very pretty. It was a little pricey, but if it had been perfect, it would have been worth it. These are the other last shoes that I ordered, and I love them. Let's relive the moment. I opened them up and I thought, ooh, I love that Amazon shoes come in these little bags. You feel so special. So how gorgeous is that? Can you tell how oh, she's so sparkly and gorgeous. It's got a little higher of the block heel. It feels like Dorothy and Oz, but silver to me. I took it out, I put it on my right foot, and I thought, ooh, this is so comfortable. Oh, and can you tell? It's a double strap top. I will put one on in a second and show you. Why will I only put one on? Because after I put this on, and I thought, oh my gosh, so perfect for me. I took the other one out. I have 2 rights. It doesn't work for me. So I immediately got on and ordered the other ones, and they should be delivered today. But I haven't sent these back yet because I figure if there's a box with 2 rights, what are the odds that the next box has 2 lefts? I don't know. So I'm not sending these back until I open the other box, because what if it's 2 lefts, and then I can make a perfect pair and send the wrong pair back. How hilarious is that? Let me put one of these on, well, only one of these on, and show you, because it is a gorgeous shoe. Okay, no judgments because I have not pedicured for the wedding yet, but how gorgeous is that shoe? Isn't it simply stunning? I just love it. It's comfortable. You can see the width is perfect. The length is perfect. It's a nice block heel. Love it. Gorgeous. Those are my dresses, my shoes. Let me know what you think. Let me know. I was going to see if I could get my shoe in it, but I don't think I could. Let me know. Of course, I don't have a left. Let me know below what you guys think. I'm leaning toward either the sleeveless with my little chiffon top or this one, but in the 16, it's a little bigger in the back, but I don't think it's too big. I mean, how many people are going to be staring at my back at a crowded wedding where I'm sitting most of the time until I'm dancing, and then oh, you know what? I was going to show you guys the other shoes. I won't put them on. I'll just show them to you. This is very much the same shoe you just saw, but in beige. I got this for the shower that you guys saw in the last video. I showed the dress of. That dress was so comfortable and perfect. I got this to go with that. It was perfect. Again, it's an 8. It was from Amazon. I will link it below. I love them. I'm trying to find other ways. They're casual enough that I think I can just work them into my summer, especially with the cute dresses that I just got from Bloom Chic, the dressier ones. I just think they're adorable, and they are so comfortable. This is new for me. I had never ordered shoes from Amazon. I know everybody else was doing it, but it's new for me, and so far, I am loving it. Thank you so much for coming by. Let me know below what you think about the dresses. I'm gonna go get this off, cool down a little bit. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you taking the time to help me out. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll know when I have more videos coming out, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.